Hello everyone, it's the Money Man. I am back again with another Christmas video, and I've got something very special to show you today. Now, I've always been quite fond of collecting money from countries that have sort of undergone or are undergoing significant political changes. It's usually a good time to pick up notes from countries that are going to have a change in their political system, because usually they end up reintroducing new paper notes, and that means that the old ones, that are probably going to become a little bit more desirable, a little bit harder to get. So a perfect example would be Libya. Now, we know that Libya has gone through some tumultuous times recently with the Western intervention and the demise of Colonel Gaddafi. So what I have for you today is a series of paper notes that were in circulation towards the end of the Colonel Gaddafi regime in Libya. So these are quite interesting. So we'll start off with the first one, which is a half dinar note. Here it is. Turn it around, look at the back. Quite interesting. Now, there is also a quarter dinar note, which I don't actually have. I'm struggling to get hold of that at the moment, but I'm sure I'll pick it up at some point. Now, this one's a little bit older. This is a 1 dinar note featuring Colonel Gaddafi himself, Mummar Gaddafi, looking quite happy, quite cheerful, actually. I guess this was during the days before he knew his demise was imminent, but there we go. So that one's quite older, much older than the other ones. But these ones that I'm about to show you were the ones that were in circulation basically during the end of his reign in the early 2000s. So here we've got the 1 dinar note. Quite nice colour scheme. We've got Colonel Gaddafi again on the front, looking quite cheerful. And then we've got a mosque on the back. So, moving on. Let's have a look at the next one. So what do we have next? Apologies for the camera tilt there. Next one is a 5 dinar note, and this one is very similar to the one that is actually still in circulation now. Obviously, after the end of the Gaddafi regime, the government of Libya produced new currency that basically cut all the ties and all the sort of visual iconography of the Gaddafi regime. So here we've got the 5 dinar note, but a lot of the imagery of this one has actually survived because it's just camels. But if we turn around and have a look at the back, some kind of monument with Libyan people there as well. So quite nice, quite like red banknotes, as you all know. The next one is a 10 dinar note. Now, this is another image that survived. I don't know who this gentleman is, but he is quite important to Libyan culture because he appears in a lot of the older Libyan Gaddafi-era banknotes, and he's still in the new ones. So this guy obviously doesn't bear any sort of political responsibility for the catastrophe that was the end of Gaddafi's Libya. So he's survived onto the new notes, so he must have some sort of cultural importance. If you do know, if anybody knows, please leave a comment in the comment section. I'd love to know. And I believe this is also the same gentleman in the security feature right here, which is quite nice. So turn around, have a look at the back. We've got a hilltop fort or castle of some kind with Libyan people in front of it. Yeah, so there we go. So the next one is a 20 dinar note, and here it is right here. I quite like the colour scheme of this one. It's very nice. So if you have a look, we've got a geographical representation of Libya. And here we've got, I believe this is Benghazi, and then I believe Tripoli is somewhere over here. And I believe that Mummar Gaddafi's hometown of Sirte is somewhere around here. A lot of the population centres are actually located along the coast, and I believe that when the revolution began, it sort of began in Benghazi, and it pushed all the way across the country towards Tripoli, the capital. But yeah, I don't know what this one is about. Unfortunately, I don't read Arabic, but it would be really nice to know. If anybody knows, please leave a comment in the comment section. And again, in the security feature, we've got that gentleman again. Quite an important fella. Turn around and look at the back, and you can see what we have here is actually a meeting of African leaders. And we've got Mummar Gaddafi in the middle there. Muammar Gaddafi always sort of styled himself as a leading politician in Africa, and yeah, you can see that. So we've obviously got some. There are actually some Arab leaders as well. I believe that might be Yasser Arafat, the former Palestinian leader. It looks like him, but I'm not entirely sure. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. So this is from, I don't know, late 90s, maybe. I can't give you an exact date, early 2000s. So yeah, and here you can see that we've got a geographical representation of the territory of Libya within the greater African continent, which is pretty cool. So yeah, quite like that note. And then the last one is the 50. So here is the 50 Libyan dinar note with the man himself, Colonel Gaddafi, looking a little bit more serious now. This is the highest denomination and the most valuable note in the set. And yeah, I'm not mad keen on the colour scheme. I don't really care for brown, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You can turn it around, look at the back. I guess this monument is of significant cultural importance, but unfortunately, I'm really sorry, I do not know what that is. But yeah, that's the set. So, like I said, it's not entirely complete yet. I do have a couple of extra things that are not part of the original set. But I just need to get hold of that cheeky quarter dinar note, and it will be a very, very nice full set. And I've been trying to build this set for about 7 or 8 months now, so finally it's coming to fruition, which I'm quite happy about. But that's part of the fun. Part of the fun is just checking out the internet, trying to find a good seller that can give you a good deal, and finding these uncirculated notes, because I pretty much only collect notes that are in uncirculated condition, which obviously makes my job a little bit harder, but not impossible. So, that's what I have for you today. That's the Money Man. So thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I've got much more coming soon. If you want to have a really close, detailed look at these notes, follow the link to my Facebook page, The Money Man, down in the description. You can have a look at all my collection, all the stuff that I have. I've got really good high-definition photos of everything. So, thank you very much. That's The Money Man signing out for now. Bye-bye.